Hey there, it's Joe here from Swee Group, Singapore's leading hub for innovative digital automotive solutions. So first question of the day, think Volkswagen. What's the first image that comes to your mind? I'm sure it will be something like a classic Volkswagen Beetle or Golf, but did you know Volkswagen has evolved from creating compact cars to luxury vehicles such as the Passat. It's such a boring car, right? Passat. Just understated like the Toyota Camry or the Accord. Then came the Arteon. The Arteon is actually based on the Volkswagen Passat platform. Right, what makes the Arteon R special? First thing is powered by a 2-liter engine, turbocharged inline 4-cylinder, and then producing 315 horsepower, 420 Newton meters of torque. It can do the 0 to 100 sprint in 4.9 seconds. But overseas, there are some journalists who have tested it for 4.7 seconds to reach 100 kilometers per hour. Right? Then, of course, it comes with the gearbox DSG 7-speed, and the code name is DQ500. This is Volkswagen's strongest gearbox installed onto any production car in its lineup. And then it's paired with a 4-wheel drive 4Motion with torque vectoring system. So now we have the front fascia of the Arteon R. Right, it comes featured with a IQ light system. It's a LED matrix headlight with cornering features. So when you turn your steering, the lights will actually follow and shine on the areas which you are turning to. It's a very useful feature for night driving. Right, then we look at the front grille of the car. It's been slightly redesigned for the R Performance package. So it features a slightly more aggressive grille and comes in piano black finishing. Then lastly, here, air intake. You can see there's actually a heat exchanger underneath which sends air to cool the engine when needed during your spirited driving. Right, coming to the interior, so first thing you'll notice is it's got a really sporting design for the seats. It's almost like bucket seat, but it's very comfortable. And you will bear the R Performance logo on the seat itself, on the backrest. And there are some carbon look-alike side trims here. And of course, being a car with R Performance, it's got blue color stitching inserts, as well as a series of door panels that also bear some carbon reef looking design, right? And then to give it a more lively interior, it also comes with ambient lighting, 16 colors to choose from. And you can look at the head unit here. It supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly, right? And then coming to the digital cockpit, it is a 10-inch digital cockpit with IQ Drive. So what is IQ Drive? It's basically a safety system for drivers who probably use the car for more long distance traveling. It will give you something like radar cruise control, which will modulate the distance of your car and the car in front, right, to maintain the certain speed. So that will take a lot of the fatigue out of long distance driving. Then of course, secondly, the aircon system, fully touchscreen or touch-based with haptic feedback. So this is one option that will be more convenient for users right now, because they will just need to slide their fingers to either increase the fan speed or reduce it, right? Then the center console, it's still, I would say, typical Volkswagen affair. Gear knob, this design shouldn't be too alien to most of the people who actually driven a Volkswagen. It's taken from any other Volkswagen, right? So what this car comes with is the 360-degree parking camera, right? So it will give you a panoramic view of your parking situation. That, I think, is probably one of the more desired features in modern cars right now. So overall, it's got a panoramic sunroof, and it gives a more airy feel to the car, right? And the interior looks modern and very clean, right? So there also comes with a R button, which actually gives you a direct setting. Once you press on it, you will be automatically put into the R mode, and everything gets amped up to level 11, right? Your steering input is lighter, and then you get a more sensitive throttle response, and you also open up the exhaust valve, which is set with this R button, and your DCC, that is the dynamic chassis control, will be set to the most sportiest setting. But of course, you can also do your customized setting when you press this R mode to set the comfort level of this DCC feature. Coming to the back of the Arteon R, you are greeted by a very generous boot space, about 560 liters of boot space when the rear seats are folded up. And if you were to fold the rear seats down, you are getting around 1,560 liters of boot space, completely flat loading area. Alright, great for hauling big items, even if you want to get stuff from IKEA and slot it in for those DIY furnitures, you're most likely able to do so. So it's a very, very practical car. You don't need the estate or wagon body type to actually meet that kind of needs. The Arteon R GT will be able to do that for you.